Hello all! Today I'm making white chicken enchiladas. Here's all my ingredients, and I just so happen to already have a bowl full of shredded Mexican chicken ready to go. So I'm going to add to that 1 cup of the Monterey Jack cheese and mix it all together. That's going to be the inside of the enchilada. Get my fingers in there. Gross. You know how much I love touching meat. So, yeah, you'll just mix it together and then start putting the meat and cheese mixture inside of a tortilla. Don't need to heat it or anything. They're pretty pliable and it's going to bake for a bit. So spread out your mixture how you would like, and then you're going to roll up each of the tortillas ready for the pan. Spray the baking pan before you put it in. That'll help clean up a little bit. And a 9x13 is certainly easier, but for whatever reason, I didn't have one on this day. So just kind of go through, keep wrapping, keep adding them to the pan. Now we're going to make the sauce. So you'll melt the butter, and then go in with flour. And we're going to make a roux with that, and that'll be the base to thicken the sauce we're going to put on top. So just sprinkle it around. Once you've got the 3 tablespoons in there, you'll stir it, and the flour will kind of brown up and turn into a flour butter paste. And then you'll just need to let that cook a little bit, and so the flour has attached to all the fat, and they've kind of become one. They've married and lived happily ever after. So you see me scraping the pan, getting it going. And then I'm going to start going in, once it's this thickness right here, we're going to start going in and adding in the chicken broth. So start little by little with a splash, similar to how you would make like a beef gravy or a chicken gravy, or you just want to get a nice little base there so it's not overwhelmed with lumps. You can make sure to get that, the base going. And then slowly as you go, you can start adding more and more of the chicken broth. I'm sure after I get to about, a 1/4 cup added little by little, then I just dump the rest of the whole thing in and let that come up to a heat so it's nice and warm. Here I am, still whisking. And here's going to be the consistency. So you can see it's not really too thick yet. We're going to add in the sour cream. Mix that in. Keep the heat on because we're going to want to try to bring this up to a soft boil. And that's going to help that flour then be well incorporated and the sauce not taste like flour. Add in a can of the diced green chilies. They're not very hot. If you haven't used them, they're not very hot. Just a nice little flavor. Mixing it all together. And again, I'm going to let this just come to a good heat. And then you'll see how thickened it gets. All right, I've got it ready. I'm going to pour it over the enchiladas. You know how much I had to clean up after this. You can see it dripping everywhere. But yeah, that's it pretty much. Just pour it over and then top with cheese. Again, I like the Monterey Jack for this as it doesn't have too much of a cheese pull, and I think that just makes it easier to eat. There you go. And look, after it's baked, a little fresh cilantro. Doesn't look good? There you go.